So the open is officially over, which, you know, everyone says it's time to work on your weaknesses, and while that's true, I can't be the only person that doesn't sound fun. I don't like working on my weaknesses. That's why they're my weaknesses. But for me, you know, after we'll kind of go into a little bit more of an in-depth breakdown of, you know, how I did in the open and the workouts and stuff like that. But it's pretty obvious that gymnastics are my weakness. So that's what I need to work on, because I'm pretty good at, you know, pushing through and having mental toughness and stuff like that, but when it comes to like handstand push-ups, I'm not very good at them. And that's actually perfect, because today we got a ton of handstand push-ups. So today's workout is a 1,000-meter run, 4 rope climbs, 20 handstand push-ups. I'm going to be doing strict. 800-meter run, 3 rope climbs, 15 handstand push-ups, 600-meter run, 2 rope climbs, 10 handstand push-ups, and then ending with a 400-meter run. So for me, obviously, I would love to be able to just do the kipping handstand push-ups, because those are way easier and I would be able to do big sets of those. But if I'm going to actually listen to what I should probably doing, I should be doing the strict handstand push-ups, but I don't want to do them because they're stupid. It's so hard to want to do stuff that you suck at when people are watching you and judging everything you're doing wrong. Okay, I'm gonna stop complaining and warm up to these stupid handstand push-ups. So as far as the workout is concerned, it ends up being 45 handstand push-ups altogether. Obviously, I would love to be able to do those all, you know, RX if you want to call it that. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do as many as I can with just this skull mat here on the ground to help, you know, obviously protect my head. But then once they start, either like I have to rest way too long between, you know, each handstand push-up, or it's just like I'm starting to fail, I'll add another skull mat, or if it's getting like not very good at all, it's getting really bad, I'll just add an ab mat to give me that extra. So I'm still doing, because I still want to be doing strict handstand push-ups. I don't want to like scale it to kipping, because again, I really need to work on strict. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's see how handstand push-ups feel today. Okay, they feel all right. Alright, now's the start of the real workout. The workout's over, and in the time cap I was able to finish the 15 handstand push-ups and do the 600-meter run. So I was able to do the last 10 handstand push-ups and the last few rope climbs. Pretty happy with that. That's 35 handstand push-ups in a workout. That's definitely the most I've ever done in a single workout. I didn't fail any except for when I tried to get an extra one towards the end.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
But all in all, it's pretty good. I mean, it's one of those things that when you know you're not good at a movement, if you don't do well in a workout, or like well in a workout, you don't really, I don't know, it doesn't bother me as much, because it was like expected that it's not like I'm gonna crush this workout. So I'm happy that I came in and like made myself do the strict handstand push-ups instead of just doing kipping, so I could get a good time on the board. One of my favorite things about the open is that it exposes any weaknesses you have, but also like it shows you the strengths that you have too, which is nice. So I wanted to take this time to kind of look back at previous years. So my first time ever doing the open was 2017, and as you can see, I finished 33,346th. So then I was in the 84th percentile there. And then in 2018, I did a lot better, and I finished 18,274th, and I ended in the 91st percentile. And my best finish was, I think, yeah, so it was an 18.1. I finished 10,654th. And this year, there was not as big of a jump, so I finished 17,598. Now, I will say, I am happy that I did better, especially considering there's 195,000 people competing this year, and last year in the men's, there's 227,000. So the fact that I was able to do better and there was a few thousand less people, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. But if we were to look at my finishes, so 19.1, the wall balls and the rowing, I finished 93rd percentile, so 12,110. Now that is a workout that is pretty much all engine, right? Mentally, just go for it. If you're good at rowing, you're gonna do well in that workout. I feel like I'm pretty good at rowing, especially for somebody that's as short as I am. I'm 5'8", so I was happy with that. And then 19.2, which was, the workout that most people didn't get to the third bar. I was able to get to the third bar and get 1 rep there at 225 pounds. So I ended in the 91st percentile, 17,550th. And then for these next 2 workouts, this is where you can absolutely see where my weaknesses are. So 19.3 was by far my worst workout at 44,599th, and I ended in the 77th percentile. That for me obviously shows that strict handstand push-ups are probably one of my biggest weaknesses, if not my biggest weakness. So that's why I was happy that we were able to work on them today. And then 19.4, which ended up being the muscle ups, I finished 40,019 in the 97th or 79th percentile. Now that one is the one that I'm frustrated with. So with 19.3 with the handstand push-ups, I knew that was going to be a difficult one. I knew I probably wasn't going to do well in that one. I'm happy with the effort that I put in, but I knew that leaderboard wise, I wasn't going to do well. Now this one, the one with the muscle ups, I've been working on my muscle ups and they have definitely gotten better since last year. So I was like, cool, I don't think I'm gonna crush it. Like, it's not like my muscle ups are amazing, but they're better. And I think that it's frustrating because one, I didn't want to redo any of the workouts, and I wasn't, so I wasn't gonna redo it, but I know that I could have done better as far as leaderboard wise, because I failed like 6 reps in that workout, and that's a good amount of reps to fail, especially on muscle ups, and I only needed 1 more to get into the next set of 12 burpees, which I know I could have, have done well in that. So again, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but this is just me reflecting, looking back. That was definitely a workout that I could have strategized a little bit better and gotten a better placing in that workout. And then this is very surprising. So 19.5 was actually the best finish I've ever had in an open workout. I ended in the 95th percentile, and I finished in actually the top 10,000 in the world, so 9,063. That is actually really surprising to me because I feel like I'm pretty good at thrusters, and mentally, like, my biggest strength is mentally, right? So I'm able to push through pain. Like, that's just, I don't know what it is, but like my cardio is really good and I'm able to, get to a dark place and stay there for a while. But I know that my gymnastics aren't the best, so I was like, man, there's a lot of chest to bar pull-ups, and there's people that can bang out sets of 20, sets of 10, and for me, I think the most I could do maybe is a set of 20, and then I would be completely wrecked. There's people that are banging out, sets of 40 and 50 even. So I was like, this is, we'll see how I do. I was really worried about that one, but the fact that I was able to end in the 95th percentile, and that ended up being the best open finish I've ever had in a workout, that was really nice because I have been working on, my chest to bars and my kipping pull-ups and everything like that. And so that was just nice being able to see that, the effort that I've been putting in, there was, a good outcome because of that. Now, obviously, what's next, right? So everyone always says, I've kind of talked about it already, work on your weaknesses. And while I do agree, I need to work on strict handstand push-ups, I need to work on muscle ups, pretty much just gymnastics in general. At the same time, it's like, I need to realize that I'm doing this to have fun and I'm doing this to have a good workout. So I know that I'm not going to come in here every day and just work on strict handstand push-ups and just like crush myself and these things that I don't enjoy doing that much. And I know that sounds kind of, that's not very inspirational, but I don't do this to be the best athlete and go to the games. I do this because I want to have better health. I do this because I want, I want to do well, and I'm going to work on my weaknesses, but I'm not going to let that, ruin my time here at the gym and only ever work on strict handstand push-ups because I need to get so much better for them the next year. So what I'm trying to kind of say is, like, it's important to want to work on your weaknesses, and, if there's something that you can easily work on, then absolutely you should do it. But at the same time, like, understand where you are, why you're here in the gym, why you're doing CrossFit, why you're doing those types of workouts. It's to have fun. It's to get fit, you know what I mean? It's to enjoy your life more. And so if you're coming in here every day and stressing about the fact that you're not getting better at handstand push-ups and you're doing them every day till you're, you know, you're red in the face and you're just frustrated, like, is that really why you're here? And if that's why you're there and you like want to be the best athlete possible and you really think you can make it, you know, to the games or to like really do well in a sanctional event, then yeah, that's what you need to do. But if you're just here trying to work out, have fun, get as fit as possible, I think it's smart to want to balance those things and like, I want to work on my weaknesses, but I still want to do workouts that I'm good at, that I'm going to have fun in, that when I finish, I'm going to be drenched in sweat and be like, man, that was a really good workout. So I don't know if that helps you guys out, but that's just kind of my mindset. I'm going to be probably at least once a week going to be working on either muscle ups or strict handstand push-ups, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. You know, it's going to be a slow process, but I'm not going to try and force it and like make it happen in 2 weeks because I think that's kind of silly. And again, I'm here to have fun. So that's my plan. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched this far, me explaining everything that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Pew, pew.